Is the Herta upgrade worth it?
Yo, what is up guys, Mr. Keys here with the upcoming release of the long-awaited 3.0 update for Honkai Star Rail and many new things to do in M4 with it being on the way. I'll be going over one of the new characters that will drop within the update patch on release for 3.0, the Herta. Should have been called the Madam Herta or Madam Herta, one of the two, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, seeing the animation video for the Herta was actually pretty cool and cute at the same time, but god damn! Rame and the Herta together? They're like doing the Remembrance LC look, like, oh my god, it's so hot, I need... Sorry, my bad, I didn't mean to do all of that, but I'll be discussing in terms of her kit, how to build her, and what best works for her overall. Also, join the Discord if you want to see anything Star Rail related or other gacha games in general, and a place to just talk about it. Then it will be in the description below, discord.gg/expresstrain. If you do enjoy this video, then leave a like and sub to the channel for more Star Rail content from me, Mr. Keys. My goal is to hit 2K subs by the end of 2025, so thank you so much if you subbed. Now with that being said, let's dive in. The Herta, a 5-star Ice Erudition character, and not like the 4-star Herta, which I thought would be the case since it's just a upgraded version of her, but it's the actual Herta herself in person, which I like. But one thing that they didn't add was the iconic which shocked me since I was expecting that at least in her animations, but nope, not at all, sadly. Speaking of which, Herta's basic attack, did you get it? Deals 100% ice damage to one enemy, but honestly, the real damage is her asking every single time, did you get it? Did you? Yes, we got it, so please stop asking. Her skill, Big Brain Energy, deals ice damage equal to 70% of the Herta's attack to a chosen enemy, and inflicts 1 stack of interpretation on the target, and also deals ice damage 70% of the Herta's attack to the target and nearby enemies. This effect can occur up to 2 times. Her ultimate told ya magic happens, redistributes interpretation stacks, prioritizing elite targets, deals 200% ice damage to all enemies, ultimate boosts its attack by 80% for 3 turns, and after the ultimate is done, acts immediately, gains 1 inspiration stack, max of 4, and with inspiration, the skill upgrades to Hear Me Out. Her enhanced skill now, Hear Me Out, consumes 1 inspiration stack, deals a shit ton of damage than her regular skill, and does 80% ice damage to a target and adds 1 interpretation stack, 80% ice damage to the target and nearby enemies, repeats 2 times, and does 40% ice damage to all enemies. Her technique, Vibe Checker, increases her attack by 60% at the start of the next battle, and in Similar Universe, or Divergent Universe, deals true damage equal to 99% of max HP to non-elite enemies, and deals true damage equal to 30% of max HP to elite level and higher enemies. Her talent, Hand Them Over, enemies gain 1 interpretation stack when entering battle.
I swear to God, I'm gonna have a stroke reading this damn word if it keeps coming back up.
At each wave start, 25 stacks are applied to a random enemy, preferring the elite. Enhanced skill damage increases per stack, 8%/4% for primary/other targets, 8%/4% more with 2+ Erudition Path allies. Max is 42 stacks. Using enhanced skill resets the primary target stack to 1, and the stacks transfer to elite if the enemy leaves or is defeated. Also, here are major traces as well because my stupid self forgot to add it in the damn script as I'm editing this now. Rah! Why did I forget that? Anyway, so how do you build the Herta? Well, 4-piece Scholar Lost in Erudition with 2-piece Izuma or Road to Arena, or any of the 4 to 2-piece combinations on the screen. For main stats for the Herta, you want crit rate or crit damage body, speed or attack boots, ice damage boost orb, and attack rope. For substats, you want crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, and speed. As for the Herta's Eidolons, E1 enhanced skill calculates 50% of the interpretation stacks on the target with the highest stacks. When resetting interpretation, how many times is this damn word gonna come up? Like, can we use something else, please? Jeez. Reset to 15 stacks instead of 1. Her E2 is a very important one because if you want to spend, then you can stop at just E2. It's really just the best for her. Her E2, if enemies interpretation, this word I swear, reaches 42, the Herta gains 1 inspiration stack. This word came back again, okay. She gains 1 inspiration stack. Using enhanced skill, advances the Herta's action by 35%, and if the target has 42 interpretation stacks, action advanced by an extra 25%. Her E2 is like another enhanced skill before using her ultimate, so 2 instead of 1 enhanced skills in battle for more damage, which is really nice. E4, the speed of characters following the path of Erudition in the team increases by 12%, and then her E6, the Herta's Ice Res Pen increases by 20%, her ultimate damage increases by 140% if 3+ enemies, 250% if 2 enemies, and 400% if just 1 enemy. I would say E2 is her best stopping point if you want to pull for Irons for her, but for me, if I was to pull for her, I would just stop at E0S1, but E2 if I, want to kind of, dig a little bit more in my wallet, but regardless, doesn't matter. The LC for the Herta increases crit rate by 12%. After using ultimate, it boosts her skill and ultimate damage by 60% for 3 turns. And if the ultimate uses 140 plus energy, it recovers 1 skill point. And here are other Likeon options if not pulling for her SIG at all. For me, I pull for the character and the signature, so I'm not gonna be using free-to-play options, but here you go. Now, teams for the Herta. Any team with 2 erudition units, which includes herself as 2 by the way. So that means her and a sub DPS option. Speaking of which, for sub DPS options, Jade is the best and premium option. Himiko would be the second best, and then the 4-star Herta would be the last option for free to plays, since everyone should have her at E6. Maybe S5 if you have her SIG LC on the 4-star Herta, but still regardless, everyone should have her at E6 at most because it's free. Right. For support options, Sunday, SP, neutral, or positive regeneration if pulled as LC, crit rate and energy regeneration, and advanced action forward. Remembrance MC for the Herta for doing true damage to the enemies, and action advance forward too. It's like Super Break, but break, alright? True damage is so much better. I'm tired of Super Break, okay? I'm done with it. Robin with the whole team to action advance and take more turns, plus an attack buff on top of that. And last but not least, sorry, I have something in my throat. Also, Tribby being in 3.1 and being a Herta support will be true soon, potentially, once we actually get the info on her kit. So she is an option as well to keep in mind. For sustain options, Linsha best for heals and can do follow-up attacks too for even more healing, and then Adventuring would be for shields and follow-up attacks for even more shields on top of that, so they both kind of do the same thing except one does healing and one does shields. Or if you don't have any of these units I mentioned, or some of them, then you can run any of these combinations on screen for teams with the Herta. Whew, that was a lot to take in. Freaking interpretation, inspiration, yeah, that was just words, freaking bleh. With all that being said, the Herta is a really good character to use in any game mode, I would say, but it also depends if the enemies are ice weak in them, so she could do more damage than usual. I heard that she might fall off by the end of February. Yikes, I don't know where that came from, but I just heard a rumor. Reminds me of a Jin Liu situation all over again, which sucks because Jin Liu's buff right now being with Sunday, it's not gonna survive long because summons are upcoming. A Glier. Caster Rice. Wait a minute. She was teased in Remembrance MC Keep It Up video? Holy sh! I'm sorry, what in the actual fuck was that?
Warning!
Anyway, that's all I got for the Herta. Let me know if you're pulling for her or not down below. She might survive for a couple patches before something happens, but at the end of it all, just know, pull for characters that you like, and if you wanted her because of X, Y, and Z reasons, and not because of the meta. Alright? I'm gonna keep it just like that. There you go. Honestly, my ass might fold after seeing the animation video for her, but what the actual fuck will her gameplay trailer show? I'm scared. Holy shit. Because she looks so goddamn pretty and hot. Oh my god, I want her so bad. Aglia's right there, and I have to stay strong. I'm gonna fold. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt so bad. Also, join the Discord if you want to see anything Star Wars related, or just other gacha games in general, and a place to just talk about it. Then it will be in the description below, discord.gg/expresstrain. If you did enjoy this video, then leave a like and sub to the channel for more Star Wars content from me, Mr. Keys himself. My goal is to get to 2K subs by the end of 2025, so thank you so much if you subbed. And with that being said, my name is Jay, or known as Mr. Keys. Love anime, stay motivated, and live life. Till my next video, guys, I'm signing out. I'll see you guys in 4 years, sooner than later. And good luck on your Herta pulls. Peace.